Ladies and gentlemen, in today's world, love is no longer confined by geography. Long distance relationships, once seen as fragile and difficult to maintain, have now taken on a new form in the digital age. Technology has changed the way we connect, communicate, and nurture love across miles. Couples separated by continents and time zones are finding ways to hold on to intimacy, closeness, and trust, thanks to tools that previous generations could only dream of. Video calls have become the modern heartbeat of long distance love. With just a click, partners can see each other's faces, share a laugh, or comfort one another during difficult times. It is almost magical. Two people thousands of miles apart sitting across a virtual table, sharing dinner, or celebrating a birthday together through a screen. These moments, though digital, carry real emotions and strengthen the bond. Texting, too, has transformed love across distances. It allows couples to share the small, everyday details of life, a quick good morning message, an update about work, or even a simple emoji can bridge the emotional gap and remind each other that they are part of the same story, even if they are living in different time zones. The rhythm of sending and receiving messages becomes the rhythm of their connection. Yet, as beautiful as it is, long distance love in the digital age also comes with challenges. Miscommunication can happen more easily without physical presence. Time zones can mean one partner is waking up while the other is heading to bed. The longing for touch and togetherness cannot be fully replaced by screens, but the very fact that couples strive to overcome these barriers is a testimony to the resilience of love. In truth, long distance relationships today are not just about waiting for the day to be together. They are about learning patience, strengthening trust, and celebrating love in creative ways. They are proof that love does not only survive across miles, it thrives when nurtured with intention, communication, and hope. So, in this digital age, love across time zones is no longer a story of loss or separation. It is a story of persistence, adaptation, and the power of human connection that transcends distance. Technology has completely transformed the way relationships are maintained, especially when distance separates two people who deeply care for one another. In the past, being apart often meant relying on letters that took days or weeks to arrive, or expensive phone calls that were limited in time and frequency. Today, however, couples have the gift of constant connection through digital tools, and this has redefined how love is nurtured across miles. Video calls allow partners to see each other's expressions, body language, and emotions in real time, turning conversations into experiences that feel almost face to face. Texting offers a way to share small details throughout the day, from a simple good morning message to a funny picture or a quick update about work. This constant exchange keeps the relationship alive, creating a sense of closeness even when physically apart. Social media, too, adds another layer, allowing couples to witness each other's lives through posts, stories, and updates. The very barriers that once made long distance relationships difficult have been softened by the accessibility and immediacy of technology. With instant communication, there is less room for uncertainty, as partners can reach out whenever they need reassurance or comfort. Love today no longer waits for the next letter to arrive or for the rare opportunity to travel. It thrives in the immediacy of connection, bridging oceans and time zones in ways that were once unimaginable. Couples can celebrate milestones, share laughter, and support each other during challenges without being in the same physical space. What once seemed like an obstacle to love has now become a new way of experiencing it, where distance is managed not by silence, but by the constant heartbeat of technology, keeping two people connected through their screens. Video calls have become the lifeline of modern long-distance relationships, offering couples a way to feel truly present in each other's lives, despite the miles that separate them. Unlike traditional phone calls, video calls create a sense of closeness that words alone cannot provide because seeing a partner's face, gestures, and expressions adds depth and warmth to the conversation. Couples can now share meals together, watch movies at the same time, or simply sit and talk as if they were in the same room. These interactions help recreate the everyday intimacy that physical distance might otherwise take away. Celebrations such as birthdays, anniversaries, or even small achievements can be shared instantly through a screen, giving both partners the joy of feeling included in one another's milestones. The ability to see a smile, notice the sparkle in someone's eyes, or hear their laughter in real time creates emotional comfort and strengthens the sense of being together. Video calls also help couples manage difficult times by offering immediate support and empathy, as being able to visually witness a partner's emotions makes comfort more genuine and heartfelt. Technology has made it possible to close the gap between longing and presence, allowing love to feel tangible even when separated by oceans and time zones. What might have once been a rare and expensive opportunity to connect face to face has now become a routine part of daily life, giving long distance couples the assurance that they are never truly alone in their journey together. Texting has become one of the most powerful tools for keeping long distance relationships alive, creating a rhythm of communication that helps couples feel connected throughout the day. Unlike video calls that require both partners to be available at the same time, texting allows for constant interaction, no matter the difference in schedules or time zones. A simple good morning message can set the tone for the day, while a good night text brings comfort before sleep. These small but meaningful gestures remind both partners that they are thought of, valued, and included in each other's daily lives. Beyond words, emojis, photos, voice notes, and even short videos add layers of emotion and creativity to conversations, helping partners express affection in unique ways. Texting also makes it possible to share spontaneous updates, like a picture of a meal, a quick thought during work, or a moment of laughter, which keeps the relationship grounded in everyday life rather than limited to special occasions. The speed and convenience of texting reduce the emotional distance, providing reassurance during times of doubt or simply a spark of joy in the middle of a busy day. It becomes a way of weaving love into the ordinary flow of life, ensuring that even the smallest details are shared. Over time, the collection of messages forms a narrative of the relationship, a record of love expressed in short but meaningful bursts of communication. This ongoing dialogue creates familiarity and closeness, allowing both partners to feel like they are living life side by side, even while being far apart. Despite the many advantages technology offers, long distance relationships still come with challenges that test the strength and patience of both partners. Time zones often create situations where one person is starting their day while the other is winding down, making it difficult to find moments for meaningful conversations. This imbalance can sometimes lead to feelings of frustration or isolation, as schedules don't always align perfectly. Miscommunication is another challenge, since texts and calls lack the subtle nuances of body language or tone that are easier to read in person. A short reply or delayed response might be misunderstood, creating unnecessary doubts or insecurities. The absence of physical presence is perhaps the greatest challenge of all, because no amount of video calls or messages can fully replace the comfort of holding hands, sharing a hug, or simply being in the same space together. This longing for closeness can grow stronger during difficult days or during special occasions when one wishes the other could be there in person. Technology also creates its own pressures, as the expectation of constant availability may sometimes feel overwhelming. Couples may feel guilty for missing a call or being unable to reply quickly, even though life's responsibilities make such situations inevitable. Balancing independence with connection becomes a delicate task, as both partners need to maintain their own routines while also nurturing the relationship. Trust plays a crucial role in overcoming these challenges because without it, distance can amplify insecurities and doubts. Every long distance relationship requires patience, open communication, and a willingness to adapt in order to navigate these obstacles. It is through facing these struggles together that couples truly learn the depth of their commitment and the resilience of their love. Love in long distance relationships has shown an extraordinary ability to adapt and thrive in the digital age, proving that physical distance does not have to weaken emotional connection. Couples who are separated by miles often develop a deeper level of trust and communication because they must rely on words, effort, and intentional gestures to sustain their bond. Every message, call, or video chat becomes meaningful as it represents a conscious choice to invest in the relationship. The creativity with which partners find ways to express their love often leads to stronger emotional intimacy, whether it is through surprise online dates, handwritten letters sent across borders, or shared playlists that bring a sense of closeness. The challenges of being apart encourage resilience, teaching couples patience and the importance of appreciating even the smallest moments of connection. Trust becomes the foundation as both individuals learn to respect each other's independence while still prioritizing their bond. Distance also allows partners to grow individually, giving them the opportunity to pursue personal goals while still feeling supported by one another. When couples finally reunite, the appreciation for physical presence is heightened as they understand the value of what they have built through perseverance and consistency. In many ways, long distance relationships highlight the strength of love more clearly than relationships that rely solely on proximity. They demonstrate that love is not limited to geography, but is instead fueled by effort, loyalty, and shared hope for the future. The digital age has given couples the tools to stay connected in ways that past generations could not imagine. But it is the human qualities of determination, trust, and emotional investment that truly allow love to not just survive distance, but to flourish through it.